In the U.S., loneliness has become an all too common issue as it has been linked with an increase in heart attack, depression, diabetes, crime, and premature death. What's more, approximately half of the population feel this vulnerability to an ailment that doesn't discriminate based on where one lives or who they are. Because of this, the U.S. Surgeon General urged the public and our leaders to take social isolation and loneliness as seriously as we take a condition like obesity or drug abuse. He also pointed out that this problem existed well before the pandemic due to social norms, built environments, and technology that decrease our in-person interaction. This decrease in togetherness reflects in polls taken in the 1970s, where people's trust in one another went from 45% to 30% in the following decades. Recent studies have also shown that Americans spend 24 more hours per month alone and 10 less hours in person with friends. Technology allows teenagers and adults to be almost constantly connected online, though actual friendships are suffering. It's as though loneliness is almost as necessary for survival as food and water. The loneliness epidemic has taken its toll on the population. People are visiting hospitals more often and more easily falling into a cycle of anxiety and depression. The intensity of this issue increased during the pandemic, when in-person socialization decreased dramatically due to the closure of schools and workplaces. Ex-Surgeon General Vivek Murthy emphasized that the consequences of our decisions deeply affect our social health. He found this to be true when reflecting on the lengthy closing of schools, which can mean extended mental health struggles for students. Looking past the pandemic, Murthy believes that a primary solution to the loneliness struggle is emerging in the idea of remote working. Rather than leaving people to feel isolated and disconnected from their coworkers and community, remote working allows us to spend more time with family members. It's becoming clearer that true connection can't be truly fulfilled through a computer. Murthy concluded that it's hard to hate people up close, which can lead to a political and social divide. We are seeing more people become less civically engaged due to the lack of interpersonal interactions, whether they be at the grocery store or in our places of worship. Murthy's advisory provides an insight on what can contribute in taking on loneliness, such as tracking social connection, making it a top priority at work, and creating community programs that center around connecting people with each other. On a personal note, Murthy expressed how he's found a way to connect with people by being open and honest about his own struggles with loneliness, which has encouraged many others to do the same. It's teaching us to recognize the value of authentic relationships and be willing to take risks in expressing ourselves and opening up towards others. At the end of the day, we mustn't forget the importance of social connection in our lives and come together to support one another as a community. In talking about the issues we're all facing and discovering approaches of healing and connection, maybe we can help those around us facing loneliness to feel understood and accepted.